Please check it and let me know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, pardon all interruptions. We apologize. We truly do. Truly hate all of these. Just send it to me on the group. Is the stream on? Can you check if the stream is on? Because I'm broadcasting already.
Okay, let me check for you now.
Yeah, it's on. Ladies and gentlemen, truly apologize for all these interruptions that we have to catch Q1, Tier 1, and P3 at Quali 3. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, alright. I apologize for everything that has happened, but we are back, we are live, and the show must go on, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the Q3. Here we go. We got our leaders. We got everything we need. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for all the delays. ESCOM really doing us wrong, so they got Charlie 3 Stacks here on the stand to do all the work. Truly, first time I've ever streamed, so please bear with me. But not my first time in the box to commentate. I hope y'all having a good evening. Although, you know, ESCOM is trying to ruin all our good times on a Thursday to meet and watch Tier 1 breakaway racing. And at the end of Q3, ladies and gentlemen, your grid stands. Titus with the 126.8 in Q1. Bangobi right behind him with the 126.859 in Q2. Uprasihle, Pati the man of speed, championship tier 1 leader, Q3. Lungs in P4. Damnesia, Josh, P5. Romeo Masango, Smidlo in P6. Opoza, P7, and this Red Bull, J Loveness, P8, Spy Zozo, P9, Selby Sanogo, P10. I know this might be very, very new to everybody, but we are here. We have to start 10 races. We're not used to this in Tier 1. We're really not, you know. But you gotta make do, because ESCOM is saying the rest of the grid, you ain't getting in. But here we go. Strap in, because it's going to be a fun time, a wild ride. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to all the 7 viewers. Sanwanani, nasa bumnyameni, and bumnyameni. Ngithi nje bambelelani. Kunzima South Africa, kunzima. Should be an interesting race. Do I anticipate a lot of action? Good is pretty unfairly not stacked as we usually used to it, but we're here. Gotta make do. As they say, what they do. Baby. Apologies for that little block there. My partner box man, Mr. Kid K, was doing some little busy in the background, so I had to mute him. But ladies and gentlemen, with 8 seconds to go, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the race of Tier 1 Breakaway. And we have 5 lights. Here we go, breakaway, here we go. Titus and Keys up in the front, big start, but Bangobi on the inside. Can he make the move stick? Ooh, Bangobi tried him, but there goes Titus. We have Romeo Masango in the battle with his teammates, Damnesia. Spizozo makes up a place on Kapoza. Oh man, what a big start to this race. Bangobi has fallen to third, Lungs on the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, we out here. The lead currently sitting at 0.5 at the front. Oof. Titus and Keys had sent, apologies for Titus and Keys. He had sent the start of the grid. The gauntlet was laid. Bangobi's falling behind Lungs to 1 second. Lungs sitting right on Titus, ladies and gentlemen. We're sitting here, we are watching Lungs on Titus. I think we should ride on board. We need to see this one. Can Lungs try to affect Titus a little bit? Can he try to pull him in? Do we really know what's going to happen? As the grid starts to settle, very easy on the first lap. Will these drivers be pushing each other to the limit? Oh, would it just be a great race? Oh, Kopoza falls. Riding on board with Kopoza, Jay Loveness has made the move stick on him. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Kopoza has dropped, I believe, 2 places at max, ladies and gentlemen. But we shall see. Position change. Here come the fastest laps. Titus with the 133. Always the leader. First lap, he will set the race. Oh man. Apologies there, Ludi. You could have came to the box and did the job, but man, it's unfortunate. You're gonna have this SABC broadcaster till the end of time. So bear with me today. Shall be a good day. Oh, we had Spizozo in the pits. I believe he had lost the wing. But here we go, riding on board with Titus. Let's get that broadcast view of what's happening on the track. Here we go, we have balloons. Chasing Titus, 4/10. These gentlemen want to see the intervals. Oh, it's crazy, it's crazy. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to it. I hope that we have a smooth broadcast because I don't really know what may happen. Considering that there's ESCOM on your end and these races need all the electricity they need to race, ladies and gentlemen. They need it. But here we go. Bangobi back in the mix. Runs wide of the corner. We're riding with the Lungs as he's in the middle. You know, they say the middle driver is always the one with the most impact to make. The front and the back driver are the ones with the most not to gain. Oh my God, I'm sorry there, Mr. Dlamini. It's just that network, you know. We ain't got that South African Vodacom split network. But you know what? Gotta see the tires. So, as requested by the chat, majority of the grid has started on the medium tires besides Ulungs. So Lungs is going for a very aggressive start. Titus will be running a medium line. Turn on the start, so sector 1, D-Wax makes up a position on J Loveness. That's J Lovana. Most of the actions here at the front of the grid, but we may have something between Kopoza and Damnesia. Here comes Kopoza chasing Damnesia. D-Wax in the mix as well. That's a Sigui mix. No penalties so far. This is what we expect from Tier 1 drivers. 0 penalties in the first 3 laps. We get used to this. This is the type of behavior we expect from our drivers. Titus 3/10. Shall he get to 2/10? We'll move it up. But man, what an interesting race. Although the grid is not as how we believe it should be. but we'll have it happening. Mr. Crasham Keys, please keep your messages to unfortunately, we seem to have a driver that is DQ'd, so gotta really do a lot for the man. Oh. Back to racing, back to the movements. Topoza pulling on that D-Wax, telling him, "Alright boy, I'm calling." Salvi Sanogo drops the place. I believe he has gone AI, trying to get back in. As the front has now started, Ulungs, I'm chasing you, Titus. I'm chasing you. So you're gonna have to do and deal with me. Here they come into the DRS. We're riding on board with the Ulungs. Apologies for all the sound that may carry. Ulungs engages the DRS, pushes up on the ERS, drops it down. Can he make the move stick on the Titus inside right shoulder? It's a very, very slow corner. Lungs makes the move stick. Titus drops to P2. I think Titus will surrender this position knowing that he's on the medium tires and he can go further than Ulungs. The work is now all left for Ulungs to do, as he has to now set the pace and pull away from the man on the mediums to give himself enough room to pit and not have an issue. Here we go. Bangobi getting chased by the championship leader, defending for his teammate. His partner in crime was also in pursuit of the breakaway Tier 1 championship. Can Bangobi hold off Usihle? He's 9/10 ahead of him, but can he keep that gap? Can he? Here we go. Selby Sonogo drops another position. The 86er has just came through. Riding with Usihle, can't seem to do much damage to Bangobi, the corner man of speed as we all know him. Let's ride with D-Wax. D-Wax, he looks like he's chasing. Let's see what D-Wax can do. Spy Zozo makes up a position on the 86. D-Wax, DRS train. He's chasing with Topoza, who is chasing with Amnesia. I wonder what Smeens will be saying. Tight Lungs pulling away from Titus. 1 second is now the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, bear with me. We might be experiencing some big overtakes coming up soon. No penalties so far. The men with the stops, so Spy Zozo and Jay Loveness have made 1 stop each. Position changes, detailing for you. Lungs has made up 3 places. Romeo 1. Titus has dropped a place. Bangobi has made up a place. Brasiche has dropped a place. Damnesia down a place. Kopoza started in 7th, still in 7th. D-Wax has made up 4 places. So you best believe P12 to P8, he's here. Jay Loveness now at the back of the grid, chasing the grid, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, Titus trying to fight back. We have the 86er chasing the ghost of Selby Sonogo. Ooh, can we get Selby back into the race? That would be very unfortunate to lose him. Oh, he's also a ghost, Mr. 86er. Jay Loveness now about to overtake both those two ghosts and make up that position. Let's go and ride with Ukopoza. Let's see if Ukopoza can do any dent to these 2 McLarens. Can he split his McLarens? As you know, his teammate Zotal is not in the race, and he is ripping the Red Bull all by himself here today, ladies and gentlemen. Ukopoza, Amnesia, Hayi baba ulwile impela. Ulwile. But Damnesia says not so quick. Kopoza rides the curve. Cannot make the move stick. Damnesia takes the pace back. Kopoza makes a slight mistake riding that curve as it slowed him down for him to make the overtake stick. Josh seems to pull away Mr. Damnesia himself. Can Kopoza get it back? Got another DRS section coming up very soon. Very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Titus has managed to overtake Ulungs, ladies and gentlemen. And here is the fight. He has just made the move stick around this corner. Can Lungs pull back? Soft tire, move to the inside line on his left shoulder. Lungs pulls out of that corner. Titus says, "Ay, baba. No, it's mina ganjalo." D-Wax has made up the move on Kopoza. Kopoza, what's going on? Oh, Kopoza got caught in the DRS section, unfortunately. But D-Wax seems to be flashing very early into this race. He's very early in this race. He's flashing. But has Kopoza maybe broken a wing? He seems to be very slow, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder what may be happening, but he seems to have his wing intact. What has happened to Kopoza? He's dropped off the pace. Ooh, maybe ESCOM, maybe, we don't know. But hopefully we have not lost to Kopoza. That would be very unfortunate. Here we have Ulungs chasing Titus, the leader of the race, ladies and gentlemen. What is Otile? I mean, the medium's talking now. Do you believe so? I believe by lap 9, maybe he's Otile. I think it's kind of early for it to be talking right now. Ludi, it's a 2-stopper here, net gents. I believe so, Ludi. Because if you're trying to ride tires for 29 laps, my guy, it's not going to be a good day for you. Ladies and gentlemen, race does not seem to have too much action, but the front two, they're not letting each other go. Ulungs utsai baba Tyson. Not kanjalo. Tsai Titus, not kanjalo. Fortunately, I apologize for calling the wrong names. Trying to get really well acquainted with all this. Seems like we may have got Selby Sonogo back, and we still have not got the 86er back. Hopefully, Kid K Tier 1 breakaway management can help us get the 86er back, unless ESCOM has striked, because you know those boys be striking really quick, really fast. They don't sleep on the switch. Zithi 12 11:59 indoda sizimelele kwi-switch ithi hayi ngiyacima bafethu. Lungs chasing Titus 3/10. Can Lungs make this move stick? Let's ride on board with the Lungs. Can he DRS engaged? DRS at 33%. Riding back up. Oh, Lungs seems to go slow. Titus goes wide of that corner. Titus may have made a mistake. Lungs about to capitalize on the inside. Can Lungs make the move stick? Yes, he has. With the DRS of the second section, Lungs has made the move stick. Titus back into P2. Oh man. But Titus seems to have made the move back on Lungs. Lungs back to trying to get it on the outside of Titus, side by side, coming down into the corner. Lungs makes a beautiful move stick. Wow, we have a battle up front. But as they battling, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look how close Bangobi and Sihle are now getting pulled in as they battle in the corners. Because if you battle in the corners, you will not be able to see him to make up a lot of time. Bazalwane, Gobi, Bazalwane. 1/10. Titus makes the move on the inside of Ulungs on the left hander, makes it stick. Titus through. Lungs says Titus ngeke ngikutetele kanjalo mfowethu ngisakhona banqoba thayi bafethu nami ngicela islash le action ngicela ningifaka bafethu nami ngithi ukuzizwa ukuthi P1 ngikhona yini. Smindlo Romeo Masango has just DNF'd, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we have lost Romeo Masango. Has this played into Lungs' hand? Do we have a safety car? Yes, we do. Does Lungs call into the ball? But Bobby crashes into Lungs, entering the pits. My goodness, what is this? What has happened, ladies and gentlemen? We have lost Bangobi and Romeo Masango into the pits. Bangobi crashes into Lungs. Has Lungs lost his DRS wing at the back? I wonder what damage he may have sustained. Oh my gosh, that was not expected. Into the pits. Bangobi seemed to come flying, and he just went right into the back of Ulungs. That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate for the Mercedes, as Mercedes will not be scoring any points in the championship. Bangobi. I'm sure their breakaway stewards might be having a job to do, but I don't think Lungs could have done anything as he had entered the pits. Bangobi just straight into his back. My word. That was really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate that we have now lost to Bangobi in this race up front. But ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to know that we are going to be viewing the tires of these gentlemen. So here we go. Titus is still on his 9-lap-old mediums. Lungs, brand new softs. Sihle has gone hard tires, anticipating another safety car with only 10 drivers on the grid. That is very interesting strategy from Sihle. Josh, Mr. Damnesia, has now jumped onto the soft tires. Brand new toughies, so yeah, this is a Shimliga. But now you have D-Wax behind him on the hard tires, anticipating another safety car. Same with Tukopoza. Spizozo has not pit for any new tires. Lungs has gone back into the pits. I think he had damage on his wing, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. And I think now he's going to go into the hard tires and try to go as far as he can into the race. Because that accident that he had with Bangobi was not the type of thing I thought would have happened in Tier 1, ladies and gentlemen. But here we go. We've had Jay Loveness into the pits. Brand new mediums. The 86er. Still a ghost. Unfortunately, I hope we can get him back. Salbi Sanogo seems to be a ghost as well. I don't know if he's back yet. But hopefully we can get these two drivers back. Unless the 86 has been hit by the uppercut. There go Escom. Go up a bafana bawushawura right wa gas bawucima abawudlalisi basisha nisho uthi 1. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get to it. Unfortunately today you're gonna have to deal with this silly Matunzi broadcast. But a lot of drivers seem to have been opting for the hard tires. Titus has gone into the pits. Come on with the hard tire as well. Bonke bafama pakania. Only Mr. Damnesia, the 86 and Salbi Sanogo, who I believe may be a ghost, have opted for the soft tires. Medium tire runners, Spies also J Loveness. So these gents really trying to go all the way? Are they really hoping? As we have at the front, Mr. Championship lead Uprasihle. Up front, Titus P2, Damnesia P3, D-Wax P4, Lungs P5, Opoza P6, Spies also P7, J Loveness P8, the 86er P9, and Salbi Sanogo P10. I wonder what happened to Bangobi. Maybe we're gonna see him in the comments. No, unfortunately we cannot. That was a bad late call by Bangobi, as Zotile Jamini is telling us. Mr. Zotal, the man who's not on the track but seems to have a lot to say in the commentary box when he's in it. He has a lot to say. I wonder what's going on. But you know, I know my man is out there hurting because of ESCOM. He'll be alright though. Season still love. Sure, everybody right now is just thinking about playoffs, championships, promotion, demotion. It's a tough time, ladies and gentlemen of the breakaway fans. It's a very, very tough time because there will be a lot of changes to some tiers. Some tiers might stay the same, but I don't believe so. It should be interesting as we are slowly creeping on the move to F1 2022. Yes, I believe Tendang and Pelo Usmindlo, he really wants that Latifi trophy. DNF, he has been pulling them off. He's pulling them out their hat like it's a trick. And we just have to spectate them. But I'm sure he's just unfortunate. Mr. Masango, that he keeps DNFing. Maybe with the stroke of luck, his luck will change. Maybe the wheel still trying to get well acquainted to it. Because you know he bought a new setup right around that Australian time, and yeah, he's been having a tough time adjusting, but I'm sure he'll get it underneath him. Is he protected from a potential playoff spot? We don't know, but we shall see. Topos and T-Wax, Zotile predicts are the biggest winners. Safety car phela ngeke. Hawu, yini bafethu? Aston Martin, fakani le moto phakathi sifuna ukurace bafethu. Hawu. Yes, Mr. Zotal, you may be seeing some fresh faces in Tier 2. Some you don't want to see. In the likes of Brown Boy, Smart Django. I sure believe you should try and get well acquainted with that wheel, because these boys, Tier 2, Tier 3, they hungry. They want to be top tier racers in Breakaway. Because you know Breakaway, it's a very, very beautiful league. Great competition. But ladies and gentlemen, safety car ifunis race. Angazi soenzani. Mhlampe naye sisha ithaya iphanje ingene phakathi. But who do you believe, chat, has the most to gain? Right here, Sihle did say that he's gonna. Unfortunately, my words are slipping away. Please bear with me. That he's gonna try and put this championship to bed very early as possible. Hopefully, Escom can help Melo get back on the grid, because Sihle is trying to put this championship to bed in about 3 to 2 races, ladies and gentlemen. Should be interesting. Should be a good time. Because you know Tier 1 boys, they all about that fight at the top of the grid. Titus, been called out many times this season, has been asked as former champion, where is a former champion Titus? And Titus, you know, is a man that likes to respond. Certain track, he likes to respond. Oh my gosh. Crash, please man, it's gonna tough time. Zotal in the chat cheering on his teammate Kopoza. Can the Red Bulls seem to pull it back? Ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the grid has now caught up, so I believe the safety car will be coming in. But you celebrate good times, come on. We're about to race again. Let's go, let's go. Celebrate good times, come on. I know what's abanye benu nichave ebumnyameni, but strap in, ladies and gentlemen. Ubusika kuyabanda bathi sondeza umuntu eduze, otherwise uzokuphendiwa nama-electric blanket. Sihle packs the grid up, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to resume racing, so strap in, have a good time. I don't know if you got your beverages ready, but don't tell umuntu wakhe eduze, mbambe eduze, baby, sekuzoshuba. When will the championship leader be sending it? Oh, he catches Titus napping with an excellent start by Usihle. Catches Titus napping, gap now up to 7/10. Titus seems to have clawed back with the ERS. Ladies and gentlemen, 5/10. Ooh, it's a very stacked grid, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of action going on. I wish I could show you the whole grid right now, but I can't, as you're also accompanied to my view. But can Titus make the move? Stick! Jay Lemnus makes the pass on Usabi Sonogo. Is that the ghost of Sonogo? Oh, I think it's the two ghosts that Jay Lemnus has now passed. Jay Lemnus has now caught up to all the active drivers of the grid. Ladies and gentlemen. Kapoza cannot seem to make the move on Ulung's Titus chasing Uprasihe. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see the tires again so that we do not forget what strategies people will be on. Josh with the most grip on the track currently, fresh soft compared to the hard tires. Spizoza with the mediums, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, oh, it's happening, ladies and gentlemen. We are happening. Selby Sonogo again, we seem to have lost him. Riding on board with the man himself, Titus, chasing the championship leader. Usihle, Damnesia right behind. Says, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going anywhere. You corner, Buffetum corner. Topoza with the move on to Jay Loveness with the move on to Spizoza. Now he catches up to Topoza. Spizoza has now dropped behind into Jay Loveness into P8. Jay Loveness is in P7. We have a DRS train, but the Italian job. Yes, Abazolane, but it's corner. But it comes to the corner. Let's try with the broadcast view so we can see this DRS train properly. I want you guys to look at it. It's about 5 cars in the DRS train, ladies and gentlemen. 5 cars. 5 cars. As Booker T would say, 5 times. 5 cars. 5 cars in the DRS train, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of action we're about to see from P5 all the way to P8 and 9. Oh man, strap up. It's gonna be a good time. Hey, boy. What's Mambelela? Mambelela. Jay Lemnes with the move on Ukopoza. Ooh, catches him up on the first DRS section of the lap. Ooh, Kopoza has now lost the place. Hard tires. Can Kopoza make the move? Jay Lemnes on the softs. He seems to be finding a lot of speed that the hard tire drivers cannot seem to be finding currently, ladies and gentlemen, as he is closing in on Ulungs currently, who is closing in on D-Wax, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my word. Oh my word. This DRS train is insane. Jay Lemnes goes on outside. Can he make the move stick on Ulungs? Can he? Jay Lemnes side by side with Ulungs down into the left-hand corner, which seems to be not the fastest corner, but side by side in the corner. Long says no, Jay Lemnes. Again for man, better no. Not Kanjalo. Jay Lemnes has now taken Ulungs, going for D-Wax outside. Jay Lemnes gone up the grid. My word, Jay Lemnes is on a stormer, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Lemnes, the man himself. Position changes. Jay Lemnes made up 4 places. 4 places since the restart of this race. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jay Lemnes, what's he about fair to? This might be my race. If he can catch the front 3 runners. But he seems to be doing just so. He's really catching them. He might be 5 seconds behind, but man, he is doing a lot of damage to that gap that has been established. Kopoza has made the move on Spaizoza. Spaizoza keeps dropping. Ladies and gentlemen, he is dropping. The DRS train is tough, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tough track because you know you can overtake, but the corners are very tricky to navigate, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, I seem to even be running out of breath myself. We got a lot going on. Strap in. Jay Lemnes has now dropped that 5-second lead to 3.9 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 3.9 seconds. Jay Lemnes is telling everybody, I got something to say. I got something to say, ladies and gentlemen. So strap in and we're going to have a good time. 16 laps out of 29. You can do the math on that. Or should I do it for you? There's 12 laps to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, strap in. Jay Lemnes, I got something to say. Let's see what's happening up front. Damnesia has now made the pass on Titus, former championship man himself. Damnesia telling Usihlo Sihle, let me have a piece of this action. Let me have a piece of this action myself too. I want to see what's going on up here. I want to see what's going on up here in P1. Fighting for the McLaren boys. Jay Lemnes, DRS on Usihlo, soft tire. Sihle makes the move, lets him through. As Brasihle decides, you know what, I'm not going to fight you and back us up into Titus and Jay Lemnes, who seems to be on a scorcher. I'm gonna let you through, my man, and you can build up this lead, but I'm just gonna stay behind you and chase. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Lungs has fought back, taking the place from D-Wax. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of action going on the grid. I can't keep up with all this action, ladies and gentlemen. I am suffering. I am out of breath. Selby Sonogo, who has gone into the... We have Selby Sonogo into the pits already. With Spaizo, maybe these 2 gentlemen are ghosts. I don't really know. Maybe they touched. Maybe wings have been broken. Whereas the pela, I'm a wing sometimes with a little aim. Gana unclip then. Bambi piece lapo. Got the Bambi piece. Put a pit. Bambi pit. 12 seconds. Lo I'm gonna. Ngiyakhala manje. Ngiyahanjwa manje. Brasihle. Damnesia. Uthi Damnesia mfethu. Ngiyakushiya manje sihle usisha. Hayi baba. Hayi baba, hayi kanjalo baba. Hayi kanjalo ngikhona ngihamba nawe Kopoza uthi no D-Wax, no, I've suffered a lot today, I got something to say. Cela ungidlulisa uthi D-Wax not kanjalo boy, moyifuna le ndawo uzoyithatha. Oh, first time penalty. The man who seems to have the most pace, Mr. Jay Lemnes, has got his first time penalty, which will really affect them. Will it though? Just one place, as it would drop him behind. Oh no, it will not even affect him at all. He is well away from Ulungs. Ladies and gentlemen, let's catch up with the front of the grid. Enzo Brasihle, Titus, Damnesia. Gobi. We're sitting up here, ladies and gentlemen. It's Bambi view. bathi kusika iphiko. South Africa kuyabanda cookies. Donsa umuntu wakhe eduze. Nakho kushisa. Bathi nine hits. Hit here blanket. Breakaway tier 1. Siyabangena. Titus has now fallen behind to 2 seconds behind the front 2 runners. Usihle uthi no Josh. I'm gonna let you run your tires out. But you must know, my man, you must know, because I'm right here in your DRS. So once your tires start slipping, once you look shapely, it's gonna happen. The overtake, I'm gonna be ready to drop this hammer. As you know, everybody loves the Lewis hammer time. Does Sihle have a hammer time of his own? Or could a mistake happen? We don't know. We strapped in, we're trying to see what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Topoza still chasing T-Wax. 4 tenths, 3 tenths. Topoza with the T-Wax. Next DRS section, mnganam. Amelela kule position. Ngayidinga. Topoza. It's right on board with the Topoza. Topinho. As everybody likes to say, I think Topinho DRS. ERS, T-Wax flashing, Ataibab, come to the Topoza with the move on the inside. T-Wax says not like that, Topoza, not so quick. T-Wax, Topoza side by side in the corner. Can Topoza make the move stick? Another DRS line coming up. Topoza gets it again. T-Wax flashing, I don't think he can withhold the storm of the Red Bull. T-Wax putting up a fight, runs wide. We are on board with the Topoza. T-Wax has conceded the position to Topoza. I'm sure the Red Bull of Zotal is in the pit room going crazy, supporting his teammate right now, waving the flags of the Red Bull. My word, Topoza has made the move stick. Now Topoza has to do the long trek, the long hunt for Mr. J Loveness, who is 10 seconds ahead of him. Can Topoza do a dent to that lead? Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to not forget at all, J Loveness is on the soft tires, so he does have to pit. Well, Topoza, hey man, he's very healthy on those hard tires, very healthy. I beat you to that comment, Mr. Crasham Keys, that the tires already up. Sorry about that, sir. Alright, let's catch up with the front of the grid. As you all know, J Loveness is the only person with the time penalty, 3 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. But 10-second gap, I think he's going to have to try and get that up quite a bit. Let's catch up with the championship leader, Orlando Demnesia. Hi, T-Wax. Topoza. On the move on Lungs. Topoza, I see you. We see you, Topoza, doing the work. Okay, Topoza, we see you doing the work. No. Lungs has made the move on T-Wax to pull him back onto Topoza. My mistake on that. Spiders also, fastest lap, 129.7, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a quality time for tier 3, but very slow lap. So I don't know what's going on with these tier 1 boys. Maybe the hard tires are not talking. Maybe they shall start talking. Who knows? But we are riding with Topoza, getting chased by Lungs. Lungs seems to be in the DRS of Topoza as they come to the line, 8 tenths behind. Topoza on the ERS definitely try to pull away. Lungs 8 tenths. Can he get it down to 7 tenths? Can he 7 tenths? Lungs into the corner, left-hander. Not the fastest corner, nor the slowest, but this corner can be slippery. If you make a mistake here, you will slide in the next corner, which is a right-hander. Here they come. Lungs has dropped the gap to 5 tenths to 6 tenths. At the front, the championship leader dropping the gap to 3 tenths. DRS engaged. We are riding with Sihle. Sihle outside of Damnesia. Damnesia battles him in the corner. After Damnesia, not like that, Sihle. Not like that. Sakon with my soft tires. Yakuki Mpele. J Loveness, move on Titus. Titus may have made a mistake. J Loveness has caught Titus, ladies and gentlemen. The scorcher J Loveness is on with no fastest lap putting up, but he has now cut that gap behind Titus, and he has caught him chasing championship leader Sihle and soft tire runner Damnesia himself. Oh my word. Strap in. It's going to be a bumpy ride to the finish, ladies and gentlemen. A bumpy ride. Lungs made the move on Topoza, but Topoza saying, Lungs, I need those points. We need this Red Bull in somewhere of the contention of the constructors. As you know, Red Bull drivers have found it very tough this season in Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3, ladies and gentlemen. So, we're about to see what's going to happen right now. Proposa, ERS engaged. Oh, he had a slight acceleration problem out of that corner, ladies and gentlemen. Slight one. Little hiccup there, you know, that cost you quite a bit of time, ladies and gentlemen. But, can you make the mistake? Championship leader, Sihle, Damnesia. Bazalwane, this is the battle up front. Can Damnesia make the mistake? Damnesia says no, Sihle, I'm putting. Will he be running a double soft? Let's see what Damnesia does. Double soft strategy for Damnesia. Jay Loveness as well. Double soft strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a race between Mr. Damnesia himself and Jay Loveness. Oh my, oh my, oh my. What tires just go? Jay Loveness. Double soft strategy with Damnesia. We have a battle in 6th and 7th place, ladies and gentlemen. 6th and 7th place. We're about to see. Can Scorcher Man Jay Loveness, who seems to have found some pace, make up the time behind Mr. Damnesia himself? Proposa drops behind the Lungs into the corner. Let's get a hold. Ooh, Proposa right all over Lungs' gearbox, ladies and gentlemen. Right on it. Right on it. D-Wax. What's another third to one mistake? Mahala leo position whoever. Mahala leo position whoever. D-Wax. Hard tire runners are now at the front of the grid as they had pitted early, so they are going to the end of the race. The hard tires will start to talk, but the soft tires will always have the most chatter. These next 7 laps, can Jay Loveness, ooh, and Damnesia himself catch this DRS train of Proposa, Lungs, and D-Wax? Strap in, good times are ahead. Championship leader Sihle, 7 seconds ahead. Former champion himself, Titus, trailing behind. Lungs 10 seconds behind Titus. So we have now seemed to establish the top 2. Can the top 3, Proposa, have something to say? D-Wax. Damnesia has now caught the train, ladies and gentlemen. Damnesia is here. Jay Loveness can't seem to get a hold. He can see the train in the distance. This is the view that Jay Loveness has of the DRS train in front of him. He's also saying, I would like a slice of this pie. Ladies and gentlemen, this pie I want like a slice of too. But Damnesia fighting D-Wax side by side. Damnesia makes the mistake, takes D-Wax inside line. D-Wax is still flashing, ladies and gentlemen. That ERS battery is going out cold. Damnesia now chasing Proposa. Proposa loses the position to Damnesia. Damnesia is saying, ladies and gentlemen, I am not out of the podium place. He is now 7/10 behind Lungs. Oh my word. What a run by Damnesia. But ladies and gentlemen, with all that happening, do not forget Jay Loveness has now cut that gap to 2.6 seconds. He is chasing the hard tire runners. Jay Damnesia with the ERS and the DRS engaged takes Lungs easily into the left-hander right here. But these soft tires can be very slippery. They can be very slippery, ladies and gentlemen. Damnesia, can he hold it? Holds it, does not run wide. But Lungs, he's right on Josh. He's saying, if you pull me, I shall pull you. And I will pull away from Proposa and D-Wax, because I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that nonsense. With Jay Loveness closing that down to 1.2 seconds from 2 seconds within the lap. Ladies and gentlemen, damn, Jay Loveness is now within striking distance of D-Wax. Is ERS zone. Jay Loveness can now see the train. Here's the view that Jay Loveness has, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the view as D-Wax tries to pass on Proposa, which will slow them both down right into Jay Loveness's air. Jay Loveness can now smell them. He's breathing that gearbox, that air, as D-Wax makes the move on Proposa. There's Proposa. Ooh, Proposa slides right behind D-Wax. D-Wax slow under that corner, which allows Jay Loveness to now make the move on Proposa. Jay Loveness climbing up the grid. He is now chasing D-Wax. P5, 5 left to go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting hard in here. In the words of the famous... damn, I even forgot who that person was. But it's getting really hard in here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting really hard. It's really, really hard in here. Here we go. D-Wax running on board. ERS engaged. DRS engaged. Leaves the man Jay Loveness leaves D-Wax right into the left hand and makes that corner easily. Does he run wide? No, he keeps it on track, ladies and gentlemen. He is through. He is through. Next man on the agenda. But he looks. You better run away. You better run away. But Balega. But he Balega, dude. 5 times speed. Jay Loveness, another time penalty. Oh, that is very costly. Very costly. 6 seconds time penalty. Then now Mr. Jay Loveness has the only man with the time penalty in the grid. The only man. The only man. But Mr. Jay Loveness himself is saying, Loons, I'm going to need that place. Because in these next 4 laps, I need to find 6 seconds. 6 seconds for me to keep that P4, my man. But Loons is saying, my man, you're going to have to take this position from me. It may not be easy, it may not be yours, but come get it if you want it. Oh, Loons seems to slide, ladies and gentlemen. Could that have been costly? Oh, Jay Loveness has dropped the cap to Loons to the DRS mark. He is now 7/10. Let's get on board with Jay Loveness, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in. We're about to see some action. The hard tire runners are finding it very hard in Bahrain. Tier 1 seems to be finding it very, very tricky in Bahrain to be able to get these hard tires to work. It seems like a very tough time. Here comes Jay Loveness. Loons, can you defend? What is going on? Jay Loveness cannot make the move stick. Chases with Loons. Oh man. Oh man. Toughen up. Toughen up, ladies and gentlemen. It's a hot day here in Texas, but hey. Oh, Jay Loveness runs wide of the track, but to make the position stick. Will the stewards allow this? He ran clearly off track to make that overtake stick, ladies and gentlemen. Stewards, I don't know. Breakaway stewards, it's a tough one right there. But you know what they say? Jay Loveness is now trying to pull away. But Loons saying, hey Baba, hey Baba, hey Baba. 6 seconds or not. P401. I'm going to have another 6 seconds. What? Position Yamle. Bring it back. I need it. Bring it back. Sing it back. But Jay Loveness, try Loons Baba. At the corner. I'm a different beast. I am a different beast. At this corner. I'm a different beast. Those hard tires cannot match my soft tire. Damnesia, ladies and gentlemen, seems to have spun. Jay Loveness has now made the climb to P3. Josh is sliding. Has he lost the wing? Let's jump onto the broadcast view and see. Oh, he still has his wing. I wonder if he spun, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if he spun. Because he has just lost the place. Oh! Damnesia has no wing, ladies and gentlemen. 0 wing at the front. But see, the bird is flying with no wings. How can it even navigate the course? As now, D-Wax, Loons have gone past. Proposa right behind Damnesia as he also makes the pass. That is just tough, ladies and gentlemen. So tough. So tough. Oh man. Oh man, Mr. Damnesia. That is just unfortunate. After racing so well, in the last 2 laps of the race, you lose a wing and you drop. You drop 4 places that quickly in 2 corners. Maybe 3, but 2 corners. You have dropped 4 places. Tier 1 is not a game, ladies and gentlemen. You come to Tier 1, you cannot make mistakes because you will be punished. They get punished. And unfortunately, Josh has been punished for that broken wing. That is just unfortunate. Do we have some action? Yes, we do. We have the man himself, the Red Bull. Gives you wings. Can Proposa find the wings to fly past D-Wax? Let's strap in, ladies and gentlemen, as Spizoza also makes the move on Damnesia. Damnesia in the pits. Will he be retiring? Oh no, Damnesia's out the pits. Unfortunately, that's what F1 2022 does to you. Messes up a little bit because they want us to move to a new game. F1 2021, F1 2022. They're doing us like the iPhones on the upgrades. But let's bring it back. Proposa in on D-Wax. DRS. Oh man. We seem to have, they're just overlapping the cost of the 86er. I thought we had lost the teammates of the 86er Loons there, but we have not. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Proposa, D-Wax. Proposa, D-Wax. Kopoza, D-Wax, Kopoza, D-Wax, DRS engaged, ERS battery being drained. D-Wax has been flashing for Lord knows how long, but man, oh man, here comes the move. Kopoza, can D-Wax does not even fight this time. ERS battery sitting at a whopping 8%, ladies and gentlemen. He cannot even engage the ERS. He's just chasing Kopoza with his ERS, saving it for that last lap to try and make all the passes. Let's get back up front with the championship leader. Smooth sailing so far from Uprasihle, the man trying to put the breakaway championship to bed. He's trying to put it to bed as fast as possible. But look, ladies and gentlemen, Jay Loveness is trying to pull away to 6 seconds to Looms. He's trying to keep this P3. He is trying to keep this P3. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, this race has been short of drivers. Yes, but action, not a chance. Not a single chance. Kopoza has finally made the move, as he had said earlier, on D-Wax. But D-Wax, what's it, Kopoza? My ERS is at 22% now, my man. I'm at 22%. Damnesia. 5-second time penalty. He crossed the pit lane on the exit of the white line. You do not do that, Mr. Damnesia. Costly error right there. D-Wax added 25%. Kopoza, what do you got? 22%. Oh, it's a scrap, ladies and gentlemen. It's a scrap. D-Wax putting back into Kopoza. What's he come to? Kopoza come to? What's he come to? D-Wax with the move on Kopoza. Kopoza slides right back behind into D-Wax's slipstream to try to keep the gap very close into this next DRS zone. Let's ride with the Kopoza. On board with Kopoza. Ooh, how did D-Wax can establish a gap that far? Almost a second ahead. That was very, very sketchy there, ladies and gentlemen. But D-Wax seems to have some pace, as he had saved up his battery. But Kopoza, he may have something to say. Coming up is another DRS section. Can Kopoza make the move on D-Wax before we jump back with the championship leader, the knockout man, running up front, sparring weight, light hands like Mayweather, Sisha. But here we go, Kopoza riding on forward. Can D-Wax defend? D-Wax is draining the last remaining life out of his ERS battery. Kopoza cannot seem to make the move stick. But can he get the grip out of this corner? He cannot seem to, as he slightly runs wide. Ladies and gentlemen, on board, championship leader Sisha gets the crown up at the front. Light hands like Mayweather up at front. P1 for the championship leader, defending his championship run. He's up front. And here we go, Titus P2. Jay Loveness gets the P3. Found the speed to stay ahead. No, he does not. Looms. So at the line. Hey man, Jay Loveness, what you know about that P3, boy? Give me that. Looms up into P3 from P4 because of Jay Loveness' time penalties. D-Wax was able to keep Kopoza out of the top 5 as he secures P5, Kopoza P6, Spizoza P7, Selby Sonogo P8, Damnesia P9. Unfortunately, I think we have lost Mr. Damnesia, who may have retired, or ESCOM has now finally affected him to the 86er. We had lost the 86er. Here come the gentleman of Tier 1, championship leader himself, the winner of the race. But we will talk to see at the end. Let's get the invites out to all the gentlemen of Tier 1. Strap in. Kid K, help me out here, man. Let's get the gentlemen in here. So, since we got Mr. Consistency himself, as the chat likes to call him, Mr. Lightweight Punches, Sihlelanga. My man, how you doing? How you doing in such a race like this, on a track like this? My man, how are you feeling after such a race? How are you feeling?
Yo, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I had no pace. No pace. Strategy 1 meters.
We saw exactly the pace struggling up front. But we saw the strategy come into play. Mastermind Toto Wolff himself, or maybe Horner himself, Christian Horner. Tell me, break it down for me, CJ, real quick. How did you plan it out after that safety car? Because you're one of the first drivers to jump onto the hard tire. So What did you?
Yeah.
Why that thought process there? Or did you anticipate another safety car coming?
No, I told myself right there and then I'm not gonna pit again because if I did, grid position, I didn't have pace to keep up with the front runners in the beginning, so I knew I would not have the pace to catch them. It's unfortunate what happened to Van Mobi. Did you guys see? That was crazy,
We
man.
saw that Lungs went into the pits and had stopped. And I believe, I don't know if it's a Lungs, or I don't know who exactly it was, but he seemed to go into the behind of somebody in the pits and he DNF just like that. We got that on the stream.
From my end, it looked like they entered at the same time because Van Mobi's car literally just disappeared. I just saw parts flying in front of me.
That is just unfortunate for him himself.
Yeah.
But Mr. Championship leader, how do you feel now that you've got a little bit of breathing room from the other Mercedes racer?
I thought Melo would join. If he had been here, he was gonna dominate this race.
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure he was gonna dominate.
Big
Pace
boys
was
there,
not
ladies and
there. But it's unfortunate that he could not be here, and so the others as well.
Alright, thank you,
It
CJ.
was
Well run race.
chilled.
Perfect execution of strategy right there. You may have not have had the
Thanks.
pace, but the strategy paid off very well. Congratulations on your race win.
Thank you.
Mr. Titus.
Yeah.
The man we had to disturb to get all the streaming privileges back. Break it down for me, sir. Seems like you had the pace very early in this race. Safety car comes out, contesting with a couple of racers. And then what happens after that? Please break it down for me.
I just made too many mistakes. Because during the safety car, I think I slowed down a bit, thinking there was delta, and there was no delta. I think that's where Sisha managed to make up some time before I pit.
Ooh, that's just unfortunate right
And then
there.
when I exited the pit, he was in front. Then I knew it was trouble.
Seems like you guys were chasing
Yeah,
each other for a while, but eventually somehow Mr. Sihlelanga seemed to get away.
Yeah.
But you looked like you had a lot of speed, man. A lot of speed, I think. Maybe if you opted for the mediums there or soft tire run. You think you could've
No,
had
the hards were a right choice. One stopper was the perfect choice. So,
One stopper.
But now I spun after 10-1. That's where Loveness passed me.
We did not see that, unfortunately. That is just unfortunate. We did not see that.
Titus, right?
So,
the only reason you were struggling to catch me there is because of Josh's DRS. Your pace was crazy, man.
Definitely, yeah. So he was towing you for a couple of laps, and I was trying all I can, but I was not catching up.
It's unfortunate we can't seem to get the man who had the incident with Uban Mobi that DNF'd the Mercedes driver.
Did Van Mobi DNF?
It was just a very unfortunate DNF. They hit each other into the pits, and Van Mobi went right out the race under the safety car, triggered by Mr. Masango Romeo. Well, gentlemen, unfortunately, since we can't get Ulungs in here, guys, I have to wrap up the stream. It's been unfortunate that we had 10 drivers on the grid, but we had a lot of action, as you will see on the video on YouTube when you watch it again. But hopefully you enjoy it and you rest up, and ESCOM can now trigger whatever they have to trigger, as we have had our entertainment. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day or your evening, as my day is now beginning. So strap in, ladies and gentlemen, have fun. It's been a good time broadcasting for Breakaway. First time ever broadcasting anything. So guys, strap in. Congratulations to Sihlelanga, Titus, and Lungs. Well raced, gentlemen. Thank you for the entertainment.
Thank you guys for commentating and for the viewers.
Thank you to all our viewers. Love and light.
All right.
Cheers, guys.